has two girls on their team that average 18 points a game, and to be able to hold Park Tudor as an entire team to just 15 in the first half, that's a good sign of defense from Coach Alan Weems and the Cougars.
Yeah, last week this Greenwood Christian defense came out strong and aggressive against Covenant, ended up getting the win there, and it looks like that has carried over into this week against Park Tudor. It's a Park Tudor offense that's pretty high flying, as you said, but just 15 points in this first half.
A steal for Park Tudor, and heading the other way, taking the charge. Nicely done by Ellie Bigelow. And the foul is going to go against Dominique Butler. A nice charge taken by Bigelow, and she's slow to get up. Still hasn't gotten up to her feet yet.
I believe if I heard correctly, that's the second foul on Butler in this half, just kind of picking up two quick ones there. And she's one of those players for the Panthers that averages over 10 points per game, so they don't want to, Park Tudor does not want to lose her production.
Three from the right wing, just off the mark from Greider, and the ball's batted out of bounds. It'll stay with Greenwood Christian. The Cougars on the season averaging 48.5 points per contest. They give up just shy of 53 to their opponents. So they don't mind getting in a low-scoring type of battle, and that's what we have here as another ball batted out of bounds by Park Tudor. For the Panthers, quite the difference in the points. What they score is 57 a game, and their opponents only score on average 28 points per contest. They have an 8-2 record this season.
And their 8 wins, their average margin of victory is 39 points.
Nice pass down low and using the glass nicely. GCA back on the board, up 21-15 now. Park Tudor yet to score. And a jump ball down low. We'll see we got some pushing and shoving afterwards also. Coach J.R. Schelt not happy with what his team just did after that play, and rightfully so. So the referees will give out a technical foul to Park Tudor, and didn't quite see who exactly was getting in the mix there, but two girls, a little extracurricular after the play, and we'll see Dory Odell go to the free throw line.
Dory Odell with the technical foul.
First free throw goes in for Dory. And as does the second one.
It was Odell in last season's matchup that had a big game against Park Tudor, 10 points, 10 rebounds, a double-double in that contest. There were a couple of players who are from each team that are no longer with their respective teams that had a big game, and Odell was one of the players that had a good effort to complement the Cougars in that 67-62 win.
That was a much different ball game last year this time. December 15th of last year, these two teams met, 67-62. Not as many points this afternoon. Quick catch and shoot from Park Tudor is no good. That was Lily Harris, and up the floor the other way goes GCA. Euro step into the lane. Can't use the backboard. Nearly gets it to go, and the ball's tipped out and grabbed by Park Tudor's Dejanay Butler. Shot doesn't go. Offensive rebound for the Panthers, and they still have yet to score any points nearly 3 minutes in. Bigelow, the usual point guard for the Panthers, or for the Cougars, excuse me. She'll drive in on the left side, doesn't get that shot to fall, and the foul. Referee says we'll stay right here with GCA having it out of bounds.
The Park Tudor fouls on number 24, Sarah Wilcher, her third team foul.
Foul on Sarah Wilcher, number 3 on her. And a 30-second timeout called by Coach Alan Weems, just a 30-second timeout. So we will keep things right here.
What's interesting is this lead for the Cougars starts to swell a little bit to 8 points. The Panthers this season have really, it's either they've won by 10 or more or they've lost by 10 or more, not really been involved in close games. They're 2-2. Haven't played a game this season where it was decided within 10 points. On the other side for Greenwood Christian, they are 2-0 in games decided at 6 or fewer points. They haven't really been on the good side of very many blowouts, so if they can keep this offense going, they'll be in good shape.
We can match you with the right career or hire the right candidate for your company. We can do much more than that. Let the Morales Group help you today. Contact the Morales Group at 317-472-7600. A quick lob pass into Odell. They ran the stack set in the lane. They still have the basketball. Three-pointer is short from the Cougars. And now the Panthers still trying to get on the scoreboard in this second half.
Well, we saw Greenwood Christian last week hold Covenant to no points in the first quarter, so not unfamiliar to really shutting the team out defensively.
Nice passing by the Panthers. It results in a good bucket from Gretchen Farley. Second on the team in scoring this year, and she'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Team foul number 1. Farley with one shot.
18 points a game this year for Gretchen Farley. Also averages 6 rebounds a contest, and she does convert the three-point play.
Substitution for the Panthers, number 55, Claire Webster.
See a substitution from Park Tudor. Claire Webster has checked into the ball game, and now a full court press also from Park Tudor. Simon hands off to Bigelow. Driving in, can't get the shot. Odell's there for the offensive board, and she's fouled. She'll head back to the free throw line yet again. Some early trips to the charity stripe for Dory Odell in this second half.
The source of all of her second half points have been from the line.
5.5 points this year. More importantly, 8 rebounds is what she averages a game. And the second one does not hit the rim.
Yeah, she was going into that trip to the line 4 for 4. I didn't want to say that because I didn't want to fall victim to the announcer's jinx there, but all 5 points in the second half coming from the free throw line. She's been very important to this lead.
Another tough drive and finish. This time it's Dejanay Butler who will try to convert the three-point play. Butler will have one free throw here. She only averages 2 points a game, and there's 2 points for her right there. She cannot hit the free throw. 4-point advantage for GCA. Nobody picking up this girl in the corner. Made 3 for Danny Simon. Simon, the leading scorer this year for the Cougars.
And it's 26%, the team leader from beyond the arc.
14 points per game. Bigelow not too far behind at 12.5. A quick answer by Farley on the other side. And trying to work quickly are the Cougars, and it's last batted out by Park Tudor. Referee steps in, and they'll say, actually, GCA touched it last. Here's this replay of this shot by Simon.
Timeout, GCA.
Another timeout called by Coach Weems of GCA, just a 30-second timeout. Coach Weems in his 10th year coaching the girls program, a record of 135-98, and so far his team 4-5 on this 2021 campaign.
Yeah, brought the program their first sectional and regional titles, won 23 games back in 2020, so he has been really key in this program becoming what it is today. And they're looking to try to get back to 500 for the first time since November 13th. They went on a 4-game losing streak, which was the longest losing streak since the 2018-19 season.
And coming off a win also against Covenant Christian just a few short days ago, 60-37. Park Tudor coming off one of their only 2 losses this year to Southport. They lost that game 55-42. Out of the timeout, no more points for the Panthers.
And that was coming off of an 8-game winning streak, the longest since 2011-2012. So longest winning streak in a decade for the Panthers.
Another drive, yet another miss for the Cougars. Farley with the rebound, heading the other way. A 1-on-3 situation, so she wisely will bring it back out. Kind of a box look defensively with Simon in the middle. And up top, Greider and Bigelow. Bad pass into the corner. And they'll say last touch by the Cougars.
Substitution for the Panthers, number 33, Lily Harris.
This is Lily Harris, who has just checked in. She wears number 33. Definitely gives a nice height advantage for the Panthers. A reach-in foul going to be called on Simon.
GCA foul number 13, Danny Simon with her third. Team foul number
It's
3.
the third foul on Simon. So she'll have to be careful the rest of the way out. Whistles. And the Panthers actually made the bucket, but looked like Coach Schell not pleased with what he saw in that out-of-bounds play. Full timeout on the court. We'll take one as well. Girls basketball coming right back here on IndianaSRN. Back out of the timeout. Park Tudor still with the basketball as they run this set. Butler will step into a shot, and she misses everything. And Coach J.R. Schell picking up some full court pressure, and over and back call, unfortunately, going against the Cougars, so a quick turnover. Dejanay Butler running the point here for Park Tudor. This defense so far giving fits to the Panthers. Farley finds some space and knocks down the mid-range jumper.
7 points in this third quarter for Farley.
Cross-court pass and a three. Goes up and it's in for Danny Simon, her second three of the quarter. Into the corner, now it's Farley again. She loses that one. Bigelow was able to knock things out.
Important to see that the Cougars get to 30 because Park Tudor this season 2-2 when allowing 30 points or more. There's been several contests where they've allowed less than 30 points.
This shot doesn't go, but an offensive rebound, and maybe the shot deflected coming off the hands of Lily Harris.
Panthers 6-0 when allowing less than 30 points.
Right there, you need to be zooming out. That ball is being passed around.
Cougars trying to score again, extend this lead. Bigelow on the drive. Her shot blocked out of bounds by Farley. Bigelow has picked up a much bigger role, it seems, this year, scoring more points and having more shots go up like that one. A pretty good three-point shooter is Bigelow, and here's a foul on Lily Harris.
Foul number 6. Sydney Waldron, you're shooting 2.
Sydney Waldron is at the line, and she'll shoot 2 free throws. First one goes in, and as does the second one. Waldron third on the team in scoring, 9.5 points, also 5 rebounds per game. Shot in the short corner won't go. Another offensive rebound by Farley. Well, she has had a couple in this quarter, but unfortunately for her, stepping out of bounds.
Yeah, Lily Harris got the ball on the baseline, had to throw up a very hurried shot. Wasn't able to get that one to go, and then the ball goes out of bounds, and the Cougars get an opportunity to try and make this a 10-point lead.
So far, GCA, they had 17 points at the half. They already have 15 in this third quarter, but a turnover here. Pulling up and hitting the shot, Clara Webster puts some points on the board for Park Tudor. 40 seconds. Bad pass from Simon. Stolen by Harris. She'll take it the other way. Simon comes in from behind and pokes it out. And she was out of bounds when Bigelow also got a hand in there and knocked it away. Craig, maybe the most impressive number that sticks out is the steals for GCA this year. They're averaging 11 steals a game.
Yeah, they really get after it on the defensive side of the court, and that's what, in their wins this season, it's really shown. I mean, in their wins this season, 13 steals per game as opposed to just 8 steals per game in their losses. So when they can get it going defensively, that's when things go the right way for the Cougars.
2 free throws upcoming for Webster, who had just hit that previous shot for the Panthers. First free throw is no good. Webster brings in some quality minutes off the bench for Coach Shell. 0 for 2 on her free throws. Farley is just relentless at getting offensive boards. Gets another one and actually awards another possession for the Panthers with the jump ball.
6 rebounds per game on the season for Farley. She's very active down low in the paint.
And they set up this play for her. Kind of second-guessed herself with that shot, and we see another jump ball. This time we'll head the other way. We do not see Hallie Shell out there for the Panthers. She leads the team in scoring at 18.8 points a contest. So the Panthers missing her this afternoon. Quick passing from the Cougars. Shot is short from Greider. Long rebound to Butler. Here she goes, 2-on-1. Into the lane, gets a huge bump. And no foul called. And Simon now will bring a fast break down the floor as the final seconds tick off. And the Cougars, with an impressive third quarter, scoring the basketball, outscore the Panthers 15-11. Fourth and final quarter upcoming here on IndianaSRN.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Welcome back to GCA, home of the Cougars. They'll head into the fourth quarter with a lead over the visiting Park Tudor Panthers, who have an impressive 8-2 record on the season. And still keeping things close, not out of this ballgame quite yet. Jarrett Lewis with you alongside Craig Collins on IndianaSRN. 6-point advantage for GCA. Farley, this time she'll step out and knock down a 3. Gretchen Farley, 10 second-half points for Park Tudor. She's got 10 of the 14. Cougars able to break the press. Dangerous pass in the middle, but able to corral it and put it in is Sydney Waldron.
This game was 17-15 at the half, but both teams have found their footing offensively.
Scoring at will almost in this second half of play. Ryder now has it on the far side. Top of the key with Waldron swinging it over. Simon, she likes that shot, but that three was well short. Butler will bring it across for Park Tudor. Farley has had the hot hand for the Panthers. Into the high post. Quick catch and shoot from Harris, and nearly got it to bounce in. We'll say Webster was the last to touch.
Substitution for the Panthers, number 21, Delaney Butler.
Try to get subs if you can. If they're already running on,
Going the other way is Waldron. Simon drives in. They'll say moving screen on Dory Odell. A quick turnover for Coach Weems' squad. Just the first foul on Odell and the fifth one for the team. Pass over the head, and the Panthers will give it right back.
It seems like the Panthers are able to get it within 3 or 5 points and then aren't able to just close that gap really any further than that.
They'll stick with this pressure. They get a batted pass on the floor and pushing it up to Farley. Farley will stop at the elbow. Shot won't go, and Odell grabs the rebound. No pressure this time from the Panthers. But Butler will bring her defense out close to Greider, and Farley affected that pass, and it was last touched by, looked like Danny Simon.
Gretchen Farley has just been all over the place, and especially in the absence of Haley Schelt, she has been a force for this Panthers team.
They'll now set up Farley back into the corner. In and out with that shot. Picking up the pace a little bit is GCA, and now Waldron will bring things back out. Simon, catch and shoot. From the top of the key this time, Danny Simon, 3 second-half threes have gone down for her. Able to get the lead back up to 8.
Averages 14 points per game.
Farley able to answer. Boy, all of a sudden a three-point shooting contest between those two.
13 points for Gretchen Farley. She averages 18, so just has about that much in the second half. Same for Simon, who averages 14 a game and has 9 in the second half.
Another quick turnover by GCA, and now Coach Weems will put Bigelow back in. Ellie Sloan had some fourth quarter minutes there, and as we have 5 left in this contest, that shot was blocked off of Harris, and she's able to get it back. Another block. 2 back-to-back blocks for Waldron. Bigelow step in just inside the three-point line, and Butler gave good defense to her, and she airballed that shot. See, Sarah Wilcher has just checked in for Park Tudor.
Averages 5 rebounds a game, so probably want her to be a big factor on the inside of the paint.
Farley will try this side of the court this time. No good, and Waldron has a rebound. Waldron pushes it up the court. All alone, Simon. Can't hit this time. Bigelow with the offensive board. Nobody boxed her out.
Nice shot by Bigelow to get that rebound and just put it back up very cleanly.
Butler can't draw a foul, but another offensive rebound for Park Tudor. I mean, they've had more than a handful in this second half. And they're going to get another one here as Simon ends up getting tied up with Domine Butler. The possession arrow favors the Cougars.
Yeah, the Panthers getting 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th chances after shots, but just still not getting them to go.
Lily Harris has checked back in, adding more size to the 5 girls on the court currently for Park Tudor. Cougars breaking the press. Butler called for that foul.
The foul is on number
Butler was the one who got tagged with that technical in that third quarter, so she sat out for most of that period of time, and now she has checked back in. Just a sophomore, Coach Shell is going to want her out on the floor, being the third leading scorer at 11 points a game. Bigelow is good on the first. Panthers figure out who they want down low. Bigelow wastes no time and knocks down both free throws. Ten-point lead for the Cougars. Pass batted away. Here's Bigelow. Will wisely bring things back out. She was the only Cougar down the floor. And the defense for Park Tudor doesn't shift over to Grider. She gets an open three, but misses it. This is a point of the game, Craig, where you can't be trading buckets, and you definitely don't want to turn the ball over, although GCA has been able to force turnovers for the Panthers.
Nice drive there by Farley, fouled on the way up, so she'll get an opportunity to go for the line.
Farley trying to keep the Panthers in this game. She already has 13 points in this second half alone. First free throw is up and good.
For the Panthers, number 55, Claire Webster.
Claire Webster has checked in for the Panthers. Second free throw from Farley, also in. Farley now will be in the top of this three-quarter court press. Cross-court pass, nicely done between Waldron and Simon. Back to Waldron. She'll try a three. Left it short. Simon able to get an easy offensive rebound, and a timeout called by Coach Weems. He's used a bunch of those in this second half, wasting no opportunities to talk things over with his girls. Full timeout on the court. We'll be back after this break on IndianaSRN.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.IndianaSRN.org and tune in to all of the live action, or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
We're back at Greenwood Christian Academy. Cougars calling a timeout. Looking to hold on to this lead for the final 2:35, although they give it away quickly. Butler towards the other side, able to draw a foul on Waldron.
The GCA fouls, number 14.
Sydney Waldron picks up number 4.
Butler at the line with 2 shots.
That would be a big blow if she were to draw number 5 and foul out of this game.
This is Dejanay Butler off with the first one. So far 0 of 2 in the second half shooting from the line. Second free throw, also no good. Farley just trying to get another offensive rebound. Bigelow trying to be extra careful with the basketball this time, as Grider and Simon, those three work it up top. Nice pass down low. And maybe even wiser to bring it back out are the Cougars. Closing in on 2 minutes left to go. Layups or free throws at this point if you're GCA?
And they won't mind going to the line. They have been really automatic from the free throw line in the second half.
9 of 10 in this second half shooting free throws.
Surprising to see Park Tudor not being super aggressive to try to get that ball out, but they finally do get the turnover.
And Greider was in a tough spot near the half-court line. Farley gets fouled on the drive. Kind of an awkward-looking drive, but still able to draw some contact.
Foul number 7. Gretchen Farley at the line with the 1-on-1.
So here's Farley. She's 3 of 3 shooting free throws in the second half for the Panthers. 15 second half points, and she'll stay at that mark, missing her first free throw. Back to playing this game of just throwing it around. If you're the Cougars, a foul up top called on Josie Lacey. That's what we're going to have to see from Park Tudor, just quick fouls. First, go after the steal, of course, and then you're going to have to foul.
Bigelow, 65% from the line, one of the team leaders this season.
Going 2 for 2. 6 points in the quarter for Bigelow. Farley has to work fast. Nicely done on the runner using the glass, and Coach Schelt stepping in to call a timeout. It'll be a full timeout with 1:06 left to go. Greenwood Christian on top by 8.
You want a career that will transform your life while you change the lives of others by helping them live well. With a health or exercise sciences degree from IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences, you will gain an in-depth understanding of the healthcare industry while preparing you for a variety of graduate and professional programs in health. And with Indy as your classroom, you will have clinical options within leading hospitals right in our backyard, as well as a degree from Indiana University, reputable leaders in the healthcare industry. It all starts here.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Timeout. Now back to action. Full court press from the Panthers with just 60 seconds left to play. Bigelow in some trouble, having to clear some space, and she does get the pass off to Greider. At this point, it's about fouling the right girl, perhaps, if you're the Panthers, and they'll have to foul Bigelow. Farley had to pick that one up.
Yeah, a little interested to see why they took a little bit longer there to foul. They let Greenwood Christian pass the ball around a little bit, wasting precious time there as Bigelow knocks that one down.
Bigelow looks automatic from the free throw line. 5 of 5, now 6 of 6. Makes it a 10-point advantage. Second sticking away for Park Tudor. 45 left to play. Down low to Farley on the block. Odell came over and helped side, and she's called for some contact.
Number 15, Dory Odell, her second. Foul number 9.
Second foul on Odell. Both teams now with 9.
Gretchen Carlos.
1-and-1 upcoming for Farley. She's been the most active player, no doubt, for Park Tudor. But unfortunately, her last 2 free throws haven't gone in. Actually, her last 3 free throws. But she does make this one. And a 30-second timeout called by GCA. Coach Weems most likely just setting up how he wants to break this pressure that we'll no doubt see from Park Tudor.
Yeah, wanting to make sure they can finish strong here, as it looks like they will earn the victory, get back to 500, making the Cougars 3-0 against Park Tudor in this series since these two teams became conference foes a couple of seasons ago.
Again, last year, Greenwood Christian with the victory, 67-62. Much more of a high-scoring affair, and you're looking at the opponent's records as Park Tudor has an 8-2 record for themselves, but the teams they've played, their combined record this year is 40-65. Meanwhile, not as good of a record for GCA, although they will get to 500 after tonight. They've played much tougher teams this season. The opponents' combined records are 64-46. As the Panthers try to tack on a couple more, Farley somehow slips one in and knocks it down, and Coach Schell will call a timeout, a full timeout, but it appears it could be too little, too late, as the Cougars still hold on to an 8-point lead with 17.8 seconds left to go.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
So just 17.8 seconds left to go until Greenwood Christian gets their 5th win on the season and become 5-5. Bigelow's fouled by Butler.
Number 2, Deshaunay Butler, her
Third foul on Butler.
Team foul number 10.
But it is team foul number 10, so Bigelow will have 2 no matter what. If this game were a lot closer, Bigelow would definitely not be the one you'd want to foul because she's 7 of 7 shooting free throws in this quarter alone.
Yeah, you talked about them having their choice of who they could send to the line. I'm sure Bigelow has not been the choice every single time, but she's been the one to go to the line nonetheless.
Well, it makes it look so easy, although she misses that one right there. Farley mishandles the pass. Jump ball with 9.7. A lot of fans on hand at GCA for some Saturday basketball. Boys will be playing right after this one. Greenwood Christian taking on Bethesda Christian. That game with a start time of approximately 2:30, so make sure you stick around for that one. Right here on IndianaSRN, the girls hold on and defeat Park Tudor 46-38. They hold the Panthers to 38 points, a team that usually averages 57. So impressive defense from Coach Weems, able to get his team to 500.
Yeah, and then also impressive offense as well. 17 points in the first half, 29 in the second half of play.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back after a quick message. The Cougars win it 46-38.
I'm Keith Myers, Vice President of IndianaSRN. Thanks for joining us. Do you know IndianaSRN broadcasts 350 games a year? All sorts of sports? Yeah, we do. Hard to believe, isn't it? IndianaSRN loves to put student athletes first on our website. If you're a business out there, we probably could help you too. Contact us at coach@indianasrn.org. Grandma from out of state thanks you. Mom and Dad who can't get to the game thanks you as well. In fact, our athletes watch the games over and over again. Our military has enjoyed the games as well. So sit back and enjoy the game. It's IndianaSRN.
38. Stick around now. The boys basketball game is coming up.
There you see the boys out onto the floor, and they will take on Bethesda Christian. And the boys-girls Double header this afternoon from GCA. The girls won at 46-38. Leading the way in scoring were two girls for the Cougars, Dory Odell and Danny Simon, both with 14 points this afternoon, Craig, but they also saw 9 points from Sydney Waldron and 9 from Ellie Bigelow. Not very many different girls scoring the basketball, but still great production seeing from those top 4 girls that start for Coach Weems.
Yeah, we saw this Greenwood Christian team have a little bit of a layoff. They, before last week, they hadn't played a game since the last week in November, and we thought they might look a little rusty, but it seems like they took that hiatus to clean things up offensively and defensively, because the last couple of weeks, their scoring has been, has been a lot better. They've been able to shoot a little bit better. They've been more offensively sound, and their defense, which has been really key in the wins they have had up to this point, has been spectacular as well, getting steals, getting rebounds, that kind of thing. So this team looks like they're finally getting into a groove as they're at about the midpoint of the season.
And the Park Tudor girls, who normally average 57 points, are just held to 38. So turnovers forced by the Cougars, and they end up holding Park Tudor to just 38. It's always a good game, it seems, when you only need 46 to win a game. That just shows just exactly how good your defense has been playing.
Oh yeah, really, it does. And Park Tudor, just hasn't been involved in any sort of a close game all season. So when a game gets away from them and they have to play from behind, they haven't shown that they can be equipped to kind of come back. And so the offense was not rolling tonight in their game. I mean, 25% from the field in their losses this season, and they struggled a lot. Had a lot of second chance opportunities on a lot of possessions, just weren't able to get shots to fall, and that's been their undoing in the 3 games they've lost this season.
Gretchen Farley was really the highlight for Park Tudor. She had 24 of the 38 points for the Panthers, but it comes up in a losing effort for Park Tudor as they fall to 8-3. GCA moving to 5-5. There you see the boys warming up. Their next game, Bethesda Christian, is in town for this boys-girls doubleheader at GCA. Our remaining schedule with this game tipping off at approximately 2:30. It could be earlier than that. We will wait and see, but games also happening at 2:30. Cathedral at Heritage Christian. That is a girls' game that you can also check out here on IndianaSRN. University will take on Traders Point in the nightcap. One of 2 games tonight at 7:30. Also at 7:30, Heritage Christian will be battling with Cecina. We'll take another break, and we'll give you our Player of the Game and 6-man award for the girls' side here on IndianaSRN.
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you could be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
You sure you want to make that move?
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger.
It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man, it's being a Mason.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Welcome back to the Connor Insurance post-game show here on IndianaSRN. There's the final score for the girls' game. Greenwood Christian Academy 46 over Park Tudor 38. 2 girls that led the team in scoring this afternoon for Greenwood Christian Academy, both with 14 points, and they will be awarded co-players of the game. Dory Odell is one of them, and Danny Simon both finishing this game with 14 points apiece, Craig.
Yeah, I mean, Dory Odell, she typically averages 5 points per game. We saw her get the second half off right for the Cougars as she was able to knock down 5 free throws just kind of right out of the gate, helped get that second half momentum going for the Cougars. And then on the side of Danny Simon, I mean, we saw 9 points in the second half for her. She averages 14 points, but she had 3 really big threes. What we've seen a lot, or what we saw in this game, is that when Park Tudor started to get back in the game, it seemed like Danny Simon was right there to knock down a 3, get that lead back up to get a little bit more breathing room for the Cougars. So both of their efforts really key, and the Cougars getting back to 500.
5-5 now is the record for GCA. The Simon The usual leading scorer, like you said, Craig, also averaging 4.5 rebounds. That's the thing about this team. Everybody loves talking about the points and scoring and offense, puts people in the stands and everything like that. But this defense from Greenwood Christian looks spectacular. They're averaging 11 steals a contest, and their top 4 scorers all have 4.5 rebounds or more. So it seems like every girl is crashing the boards, and they're keeping their hands active in the passing lane.
A sign of a really well-coached team. We talked about what Coach Weems has been able to do as the head coach, and he's really done a lot to make this team another great iteration of this Greenwood Christian Cougars team.
There you see some retired jerseys hanging in the gymnasium of Greenwood Christian Academy. 2 more will be revealed in just a short amount of time before the boys' game gets started, with the Cougars taking on Bethesda Christian in our second of 2 this afternoon. So make sure you stay tuned for that. The coach and I on the call of the boys' game when we return. This is Indiana High School basketball powered by IndianaSRN.
Back live at Greenwood Christian, Coach, with you along with Justin Griffin. I'm sorry, you're not Justin Griffin. Who are you? You're Jarrett Lewis. Hey, Jarrett, how are you?
I'm pretty good. How about you? Hey, Justin's doing camera work, so he's
So he appreciates. I'm sure he appreciates that love. Had a nice girls game, huh?
We did, and it was close. The scoring, a lot of turnovers in the first half. Scoring wasn't much to talk about in the first 16 minutes of play, but teams started to find their groove, and Bigelow had a tremendous game at the free throw line in that fourth quarter. A lot of the scoring in that second half from GCA was putting points in the hoop from the free throw line. So they were able to close things out in that second half and pick up their 5th win on the season.
Bethesda takes on Greenwood Christian tonight. Bethesda was supposed to play Central Christian. That game was canceled last night. And a really early start today. This game was supposed to be played at 5 o'clock today, but they moved that game up due to a couple things that's going on. There's no surprise now that we can let you in that there will be a ceremony honoring 2 outstanding girls in the girls program, both of them going on to play the next level, and Izzy Reed and Meade is being honored today, and could be an interesting ceremony. We'll have that live for you.
Yeah, Izzy Reed leading the girls all-time in scoring and rebounding, just a do-it-all girl with a motor that really didn't stop, and we were able to watch a lot of their games the past couple of years when she was here last year as a senior. So tremendous player to watch, and looking forward to seeing her getting honored this afternoon.
Yeah, and you look at that, it's a great opportunity for Greenwood Christian, as we saw earlier, some numbers that have been retired in the boys' side, and as the rich heritage of Greenwood Christian and the athletic program and the successful of the school, the expansion of the school with a a brand new building for the high school. Numbers have grown from leaps and bounds. They're still playing in the old gym. Everybody says this is the best gym to play in at this point, but they're doing their new gymnasium. And, next year we'll have a nice little Indiana SR booth, and we'll be ready to go.
Looking forward to it. Can't wait. And really cool, too. I mean, be a person that has your jersey and your number and your name hanging up there over by the scoreboard, and just really cool to see. After you leave high school, you're able to come back and see that again. That's going to be really cool. 2 more numbers added up there with the 2 girls that'll be on it.
And I will tell you, as a coach, it chokes you up because you know those kids and you understand the struggles they might have had going into their high school career, or might not have. It might have been just a piece of cake for them, but it is very interesting, and what a privilege for Al Weems. This couple, the back-to-back semi-states they have had over the last couple of years, and the boys had some success earlier also. And we've been with we've been with Greenwood Christian off and on now for this is our 6th year with them, and it's just a lot of fun just to be part of the community. And Devin Gray and his staff making this happen today, and then our staff to say, yeah, we'll jump in there, we'll do these games for you, especially the boys game, because the boys game was a complete surprise for us. And I know you got the call yesterday and you said, hey, whatever you need us to do. And that's what we do here at IndianaSRN, a great opportunity to serve the people that we serve of every single school. We want to appreciate Casey Pierce as well. He's stepping in as Nick has double and turbo duty as well today. As you could tell, Christmas Rake is among us at IndianaSRN.
It sure is. It's kind of hard to believe. We are exactly a week, exactly 7 days away from Christmas Day, and so we get some games this afternoon. We have 5 total. We just got 1 over with, but 4 more left this afternoon, and then it looks like we got 2 more games before Christmas, and then we get a much-needed break.
I will appreciate that greatly. We're going to step aside. We'll be back in about 3 to 7 minutes, and so I'm going to play some commercials for you, and then we'll come back with the ceremony. You will not miss the ceremony. Milkshake, you'll get that, so we'll be back in about 3 minutes. You're watching IndianaSRN, where you're always in the game.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
You want a career that creates experiences that are impossible to forget. By studying sports and events at IUPUI, you'll get hands-on experience in and out of the classroom. And with Indy as your classroom, there are high-profile events, sports franchises, hotels, museums, and large organizations across the city to engage, educate, and enlighten your student journey before you graduate. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to prepare you to handle any event, big or small. It all starts here.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. His land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
There you see the scoreboard, and there, now you don't. It's interesting, you know, you look at these small, Jarrett Lewis is with us tonight, you look at the small gymnasiums in the state of Indiana. You know, back in the day, I can name some that I refereed in: Waldron, Medora, Southwestern Shelby, Southwestern of Hanover. Greenwood Christian is one of those schools. Traders Point's one of those schools. There's something about those small schools that have one side bleachers that seats about 500. And if you're the visiting team, you're lucky if you got 50 seats, because everybody else in town is coming to see it. And I think tonight, in this ceremony tonight, we're going to see that kind of thing. People just jamming packed in to get a seat. So the little girls and the little boys in the community will say, "I remember when."
And we've covered the school for a couple of years now, and they always seem to bring some really good basketball, and they play a lot of teams in their conference and around the area that are really good. It always seems like there's really good basketball being played in a small gym like this for GCA, and the community really does pack up those stands. And like you said, I think we will get to see a huge round of applause for the two girls that we'll get to see honored. And you're so close to the action. I mean, with a small gym like that, bleachers are only maybe 9 or 10 rows deep.
Right.
You're right there. You can yell at the refs all you want, and the players can probably hear you a little bit too. So it is a nice feeling to have a small gym like that.
I can remember officiating in the small town of Seeger, and there was an old gentleman that had a bell, and we asked him during warm-up, "Hey, what's that bell for?" And he goes, "Well, whenever there's a bad call, we ring the bell." And I said, "Oh, okay." He goes, "But we know that you're from Indianapolis and you're the top 3 officials in the state of Indiana, so obviously you won't make any mistakes like that." I throw the jump ball up, and sure enough, there was the bell immediately rung. So as you're waiting for the Bethesda Greenwood Christian game, of course, we're waiting for the ceremony to begin. So can we take a 2-minute break? We'll take a 2-minute break. We'll come right back. You're watching Indiana SRN.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Indiana SRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want. We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Indiana SRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
We can match you with a job or a career, or we can hire the right candidate for your company. We do so much more than that. Let us help you today. Contact us at Morales Group at 317-472-7600. Also, if you'd like to become an Indiana High School Athletic Association official, contact us at the IHSAA office. Get involved with the men and women behind the stripes. A great way to stay in shape and to make some great extra money. Be part of the game. It's the Indiana High School Athletic Association. Contact them at IHSAA.org/official. Also like to keep up to date with the sports page. Check out our website at IndianaSRN.org with scores, stats, and much more. It's the sports page at IndianaSRN. And finally, catch up with all the foundation, the IHSAA Foundation. Subscribe to their newsletter today, The Advocate. Email us at isha.foundation.org. Two games in store for you tonight. Yes, Indianapolis-Scecina takes on Heritage Christian. Heritage Christian winning their first game of the year last night. And then also game number 2, University and Traders Point, for you right here on the network on Indiana SRN. We'll take one more break. We'll come back with the ceremony of Greenwood Christian right after this.
Bertner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment, whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.IndianaSRN.org and tune in to all of the live action, or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
Back at Greenwood Christian Academy, Keith Myers, Jarrett Lewis, as we are waiting now for the ceremony. What we will do now is step aside and join the public address announcer for the ceremony. So you're watching the ceremonies of the 2 inductees of Greenwood Christian Academy girls basketball.
Welcome, basketball fans, to GCA, home of the Cougars. We are so excited today, before the beginning of the game, to have a special honoring of a couple of GCA alumni women's basketball players. I'd like to invite now to center court Alexis Mead, along with her family. We are honoring Alexis today for being a 1,000-point career scorer. Alexis played basketball from 2016 to 2020 and was a GCA student from kindergarten all the way through 12th grade. Alexis had an amazing total of 1,304 points scored in her GCA career and is the school record holder for three-point shots made. During her career, she had 2 sectional championships, 1 regional championship, and 1 semi-state appearance. The team record during her career was 72-35. Even more impressive, the IHSAA tournament record during Alexis's career here at GCA was 11 wins and 4 losses. Alexis currently plays basketball as a sophomore at Bethel College. Ladies and gentlemen, 1,000-point career scorer, Alexis Mead. Thank you, Alexis and family. Our second honoree tonight is Miss Izzy Reed. Izzy and your family, please make your way to center court. During Izzy's career here, she is being honored as a 2,000-point career scorer in her GCA career. Izzy played varsity basketball here at GCA from 2017 to 2021 and was a GCA student all the way from kindergarten through 12th grade. Izzy is the all-time leading scorer for Johnson County with a total career point scored of 2,056 points. During her career, the team had 3 sectional championships, 2 regional championships, and 2 semi-state appearances. Her team record during the career was 76-31. Again, an impressive IHSAA tournament record during Izzy's career for the team, 15 wins and 4 losses. Izzy is currently playing basketball as a freshman at Indiana Wesleyan University. Congratulations, Izzy.
We want to see her number.
Now I'd like to invite our athletic director here at GCA, Devin Gray, over to the microphone for some additional words.
Thank you, everyone, for being here this afternoon. Coach Weems told me that both Alexis and Izzy were his first 2 ball girls here at GCA, so pretty cool to see them come full circle and be here today. Izzy, I just wanted to say, of all these accomplishments that were read, we still left some off, so I want to say a few more if you don't mind. Johnson County's all-time leading scorer and the 36th leading scorer in the state of Indiana. Total rebounds, 1,336, making her the IHSAA all-time leading rebounder. She made PAC all-conference team all 4 years, including first team recognition in 2019, 2020, and 2021. All-state recognition 4 years by the IBCA. Was named the 2020 Johnson County Player of the Year. I asked Coach Weems for a quote, and he said that Izzy is the single toughest-minded, hardest-working player I have ever been around. Losing was never something she considered a possibility. And that's just one quote from him about her as an athlete and a competitor. And there are so many other quotes I could have listed from teachers, principals, myself, just about the quality of individual she is, the character, the leader that she is. And because of all these accomplishments and the person that she's been, I'm proud to announce, Izzy, that today, December 18, 2021, we're going to be retiring the jersey number 12 from the girls basketball program, and no one will ever wear it again.
Well, there you see it. Izzy Reed's numbers retired. I don't know about you. I got a tear in my eye because I remember this young lady. Every single time IndianaSRN was around, she just loved it. And there's Coach Weems, the family. What an honor. What a great honor. And I've never had my number retired. I'm sure you haven't. What a great opportunity.
It is very cool to see. I mean, no matter who it is, no matter what sport, it's always something cool and something that you'll always remember seeing somebody get their jersey retired, have it hanging up in the gymnasium forever, and now Izzy will be known as the only girl to really ever wear number 12.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty awesome thing. We will take a break. When we come back, We'll have our pregame show for the boys right after this. You're watching Indiana SRN, where you're always in the game. Congratulations.